Hello everyone. Now exercise 1.1 question number 4. In arithmetic progression, here what the things are given, which of the following are APs? APs is again arithmetic progression. If they form an AP, find the common difference D and write 3 more terms. So first of all, what we should understand, what do you mean by AP? It will be AP if and only if the difference of consecutive terms is equal. If the difference is same for all the terms, then only we can say it is in AP. So first thing we have to check whether it is in AP. When it is in AP, you have to find the common difference and you have to write 3 more terms. In this whole bit, you have to do this only. If you have understood for one question, you can be able to do the whole exercise easily. So try to understand here. Look at this. The question is given as 2, 4, 8 and 16. So these we are naming as A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 likewise. Now we will find the difference. Look at here what the terms are given. 2, 4, 8 and 16. If we will subtract 4 minus 2, it is 2. If we will subtract 8 minus 4, it is 4. If we will subtract 16 minus 8, it is 8. Look at here the differences. The difference is not same. As the difference is not equal, that's why the given numbers are not in arithmetic progression. If the difference is coming same, then only we can say they are in arithmetic progression. This same thing here we have written with the steps. A2 minus A1 means second term minus first term. Then A3 minus A2 is third term minus second term. A4 minus A3 is fourth term minus third term. It should be consecutive, one after the other. If you are taking 2, it should be 1. 3 means 2. 4, 3. If you are taking 5, it should be subtracted with 4. Like this, you have to do the subtraction and you have to check. As it is not in AP, it will not have the common difference. So, next question we will see here. What the next question is? 2, 5 by 2, 3 and 7 by 2. Now look at here, if we are subtracting second term and first term. Second term is here 5 by 2 minus 2. When we are subtracting here, this 2 is not having denominator, so we are doing with the LCM method. LCM of 2 and 1 is 2 itself. 5 minus here 2 2s are 4. 5 minus 4 is 1 by 2. Now that we are subtracting third term and second term, then also we are getting 1 by 2. Subtracting fourth term and third term, again we are getting it as 1 by 2. Now when all the differences are equal, we can say it is in AP. AP is nothing but arithmetic progression and the difference is equals to 1 by 2. Now with this, what it is given in the question, if it is in AP, find 3 more terms. So we are finding 3 more terms here. The next number it is given, the last fourth number is 7 by 2. So in 7 by 2, if we are adding the difference, we will get the next term. 7 by 2 plus 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is difference. As again the denominators are same, numerators can be added like fractions. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 by 2 means 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. So we are getting the fifth term as 4. Now to get the next number again, in 4 we have to add 1 by 2. In 4 if we will add 1 by 2, again here the denominator is not there, means it is 1. 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So 9 by 2 you are getting. Now in 9 by 2 again we have to add 1 by 2. So it will become as 9 plus 1 10. So 10 by 2 is 5. So the next 3 terms are, after this 2, 5 by 2, 3, 7 by 2, the next numbers are 4, 9 by 2 and 5. Like this we have to do the whole bit. Now we will go for the third question of this bit. What the third question is? Minus 1.2, minus 3.2, minus 5.2, minus 7.2. Now again we have to find its difference. What we will do first? We will take first second term and first term. Second term is minus 3.2 minus 1.2. As both are having minus minus, it will become as plus, and we have to subtract 3.2 and minus 1.2. If you subtract 3.2 and 1.2, it will be coming as minus 2. In the same way, A3 and A2. A3 and A2 if you will multiply, again we are getting it as, A3 and A2 if you will subtract. Difference means you have to subtract. Again it is becoming as minus 2. Again the last, these two if you subtract, it will be again minus 2. When the differences are same, we can say it is in AP. Now when it is in AP, we have to find 3 more terms also. So in the last term, minus 7 by 2, we are adding with the minus 2. Minus 7 by 2 minus 2 is minus 9.2. In minus 9.2, again we have to add the common difference. Common difference is minus 2. Minus 9.2 minus 2 is minus 11.2. Again in minus 11.2, we have to add minus 2. Minus 11.2 minus 2 is minus 13.2. So after these 4 terms in the question, what it has given, 3 more terms are minus 9.2, minus 11.2 and minus 13.2. This is your third question. Now let's go to the fourth question. What the fourth question is here now? Minus 10, minus 6, minus 2, plus 2. Again we have to check for the difference. Difference is nothing but subtracting two terms. If you subtract minus 6 and minus 10, it is plus 4, because minus 10 into minus will become as plus. Minus 2 plus 6 is 4, and then 2 plus 2 is 4. When all the difference is coming as 4, it is in AP. When it is in AP, the D is called as common difference, and 3 more terms we have to find. So after these 2, we have to write next 3 terms. So 2 plus 4 is 6. Then again in 6 we have to add 4. It is 10. In 10 if we are adding 4, it is 14. So the 3 next terms are 6, 10 and 14. In the same way now, we will see for the fifth question. In fifth question, the numbers are given with the square roots. Look at here. 3, 3 plus root 2, 3 plus 2 root 2 and 3 plus 3 root 2. Let us do the subtraction. Here first these 2 terms we are taking. 3 plus root 2 minus 3. 1, 2, this 1 plus 3 and 1 minus 3 gets cancelled. Root 2 is remaining as it is. Now these 2 terms we have to subtract. Again this 3 and this 3 gets cancelled. Now it is having 2 root 2. So 2 root 2 and this is minus. 2 root 2 minus root 2 will give you as root 2. Then these 2 terms, 3 plus root 3 minus 3 plus 2 root 2 plus 3 minus 3 gets cancelled. Here 3 is there and here 2 is there. So 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 root 2 means we will write it as only root 2. All the 3 difference are same. That's why we are saying common difference D is root 2 and it is in AP. It is in arithmetic progression. Now in the last number 3 plus 3 root 2. In 3 plus 3 root 2 we have to add difference. What the difference is here? Root 2. So 3 and here 1 is there means 4 root 2. It will be coming as 3 plus 4 root 2. In 3 plus 4 root 2, if we are adding again root 2, it is 3 plus 5 root 2. Again in 3 plus 5 root 2, if we will add root 2, it is 3 plus 6 root 2. So the next 4 terms are 3 plus 4 root 2, 3 plus 5 root 2 and 3 plus 6 root 2. In all the questions, we are applying the same method. First we are checking the difference. If the difference is same, we are finding the next more terms by adding the difference into it. If we are adding the difference into it, you will get the next terms. Now we will go for the further sixth question. If you see the sixth question here, the numbers are 0.2, 0.22, 0.222, and the last 0.2222. We'll see the subtraction. Subtract second and first, you are getting it as 0.02, and then third and 2, 0.002. If you subtract fourth and third, you are getting 0.002. As these difference is not same, they are not in AP. When the differences come, then only we can say they are in AP. As the difference is not same, they are not in AP. Now let's move for the next question. Here the numbers are 0, -4, -8 and -12. We'll subtract again. -4 minus 0 is -4. Then again -8, minus into minus, plus it will become -8 plus 4 is again -4. Again take these two, 12 minus 8, -12 plus 8 is -4. As the difference is same, we are saying that they are in AP and the common difference is -4. Now how to write the next term? In this last term, -12, we have to add -4. So it is becoming -16. Now in -16, we have to add -4. We will be getting as -20. And again in -20, if we are adding -4, it is -24. So the next terms are -16, -20 and -24. The same way, we are going for the next 7th question here. What the next question is? -1/2, -1/2, -1/2, -1/2. If you will see here carefully, all the terms are same. When we are subtracting two same quantities, the difference will become as 0. So when the difference is same, it is in AP. When it is in AP, the common difference D is here 0 itself. Why it is becoming 0? Because all terms are same. That's why their difference is 0. As the difference is 0, if you write 3 more terms also, it will be the same. If we are writing 4 more terms, then also it will be same. If the difference is not there, then all the terms will be same only. If it is like 5, 5, 5, then the remaining numbers will also be 5, 5, 5. Like this we will get that.
Now the 9th question. Here the numbers are given as 1, 3, 9, 27. First we will find the difference. 3 minus 1 is 2, 9 minus 3 is 6 and 27 minus 9 is 18. Here if you will see, all the three difference are not equal. So what we can say, when the difference is not equal, it is not in AP. For AP the condition is all the differences what we are getting, that should be equal. That's why it's not in AP. Now the same we'll go for the question number 10 here. Here the question is A, 2A, 3A and 4A. Now we will see the difference again. 2A minus A will give you as A, 3A minus 2A again A, and 4A minus 3A is A. If you'll see here, the difference is coming as equal. When the difference is same, it is called as the common difference and the given numbers are in arithmetic progression. Now when it is in arithmetic progression, we have to find the next 3 more terms. After 4A, it will be 4A plus D. If you are adding the difference as A, 4A plus A is 5A. Now in 5A, we have to add again the difference. So 5A plus A is 6A. Then 6A plus A is 7A. So the next 3 terms are 5A, 6A and 7A. Now the next 11th question of this bit. Here the question is A square, A raised to 3 and A raised to 4. If we are subtracting here, it is A square minus A. As we see here, the powers are different. We cannot subtract them. They are unlike terms. So that's why we are keeping it as A square minus A. Now we will see for the second. It is A raised to 3 minus A raised to 2. Again the powers are different, so we cannot subtract this also. And then lastly it is A raised to 4 minus A raised to 3. Again, if you'll see, all the three differences are different. So it cannot be in the AP. What is the condition for AP? The difference of consecutive terms should be equal. Here it is unequal, that's why they are not in AP. Now, question number 12 of the same bit. Square root of 2, square root of 8, square root of 18 and square root of 32. Now when we are solving here for the differences, we need to write square root of 8 in the simplest form. So square root of 8 is nothing but 2 root 2. Why we can write it here as 2 root 2? Because 2, if you are taking its square, it will be 4. So 4 into 2, again it will give you as square root of 8. And square root of 18 can be written as 3 root 2. Why? Because 3 square is 9, and again if you multiply 9 into 2, it will be 18. And square root of 32 is nothing but 4 root 2. Again 4 square is 16, and 16 2s will give you as 32. That's why at the place of square root of 8 we are taking 2 root 2, square root of 18 is 3 root 2, and square root of 32 is 4 root 2. And if you are substituting here 2 root 2 minus root 2, it will be root 2. And then again 3 root 2 minus root 2, 3 minus 2 is 1, that's why we are getting it as only root 2. 4 minus 3 is, again it is 1, so 1 we will not write with the coefficient. 1 root 2 is nothing but root 2 itself, that's why we are writing only root 2. Now again if you will see, the difference is equal in all the three terms. So what we are saying, it is in AP. When it is in arithmetic progression, that difference is called as common difference, which is equals to square root of 2. Now after getting the difference, we need to find the 3 more terms of this. So how we can find the 3 more terms? By adding the root 2 in the 4th term, we will get the 5th term. Let us see here now. As the difference is root 2, in root 32 we are adding root 2. So root 32 can be written as 4 root 2 plus root 2. 4 root 2 plus root 2 is 5 root 2. Then again in the square root form we need, that's why this 5 we can write it as 25, because 25 square root is again 5. So 25 2 is 50. The same way we are doing for the next number, square root of 50 plus square root of 2. It is nothing but square root of 50 is nothing but 5 root 2. So 5 root 2 plus root 2 is 6 root 2. Again 6 is the 6 square is 36. So 36 2 is 72. Then the third term we will get by adding square root of 72 with root 2. Again square root of 72, just now here we have written 6 root 2 plus root 2 is 7 root 2. 7 square is 49. So 49 2 is 98. Next 3 terms are square root of 50, square root of 72 and square root of 98. Now the 13th question of this bit, here the question numbers are square root of 3, square root of 6, square root of 9 and square root of 11. So first we will find the difference. Square root of 6 minus square root of 3. As the radical signs are different, we cannot add for them. If suppose we are having root 2 plus root 2 means we can add and we can write 2 root 2. And if the square root signs with the numbers, if it is same, then only we can add them, or else it will be unlike terms. So we cannot add this. We are keeping root 6 minus root 3 same. Then the next two numbers, square root of 9 minus square root of 6. Square root of 9 is 3. So 3 minus root 6. Again these two are different. One is having the square root sign, one is not having, and their powers are different. That's why they cannot be subtracted. We are keeping it same. Then let's square root of 12 minus square root of 9. Square root of 12 can be written as 2 root 2. Why? Because 2 square is 4. And then 4 3s we will get it as 12 itself. That's why square root of 12, at this place we are writing 2 root 3 minus square root of 9 is 3. Again the powers are different. Here square root sign is there. Here if also with the 3 square root is there means we can subtract. But here 1 3 is having square root and 1 3 is not having square root. So we cannot subtract them. This will be our final answer. If we'll see the differences here, all the 3 differences are not equal. When they are not equal, definitely they will not be in arithmetic progression. Now the 14th question. Here we are having the question 1 square, 3 square, 5 square and 7 square. First we will write this in simplest form. 1 square is 1, 3 square is 9, 5 square 25 and the 7 square is 49. Now we will see the difference. 9 minus 1 is 8, 25 minus 9 16 and 49 minus 25 is 24. All the three are different, and again when they are different they are not in AP. That's why we are writing it is not in arithmetic progression. Now the last question of this bit. 1 square, 5 square, 7 square and 73. Again we will write in simplest form. 1 square is 1, 5 square is 25, 7 square is 49 and last it is given 73. Finding the difference. 25 minus 1, 24, 49 minus 25, 24 and again 73 minus 49 is 24. Here the difference what you are getting is equal. When the difference is equal they will be in AP. Now the common difference. The common difference D is nothing but 24. When here the D is 24, we can write the next term as by adding with the previous number. The last number is here 73. In 73, if we will add the 24, the next number is 97. After 97, in the 97 again if we will add 24, it is 121. In 121, if we will add the common difference 24, it is 145. So the three terms of this question will be 97, 121 and 145. Hope this bit will be clear for you all. If you are having any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you.